Come collect eggs with me. Happy Monday everybody, welcome back and welcome to the start of a new season of Come Collect Eggs with me. I have been ignoring recently how much money we're actually making, and whilst it's all on the sheets, the Excel sheets that is, I thought it'd be a good opportunity for all of us to put it all up in the open, spend a month or so working through the numbers, and then depending on how much money I'm losing at the moment, figure out what I need to do to start making some more money. Very pleased to report these guys are all TB free. We had our results back on Friday. All of the herd tested negative, which is very good. And these guys have actually had the nice luscious grass that's out here. Some chap might remember us planting this last year. It has grown really nicely. Got some fresh food for the chickens, and the cows think that would be quite tasty, they say. Yep, mine. These are our heifers and our steers from 2 years ago. This one's actually called Maximus, named after the winner of the Grand National last year, I Am Maximus, who actually turned out to be the winner of the Grand National this year as well. So he's an honorary cow. The girls are out of lockdown. If you missed last week's episode, and it has been amazing to have them back out again. I'd completely forgotten what it was like. Life is so much better. We've also moved the house, which is where they were. We deep littered them over there for winter. We now move them, and we'll move them every 10 days or so now. That'll be the goal. These guys are going to go off to fresh grazing once they've finished off their little patch of grass over there. The corn tax, the corn tax, you've got to pay the corn tax. Yes, good. This little one's my favourite at the moment. She's the one that was in molt, and her feathers are coming back through, but she's very sweet. I don't know why. Very sweet at the moment. Right, let's collect some eggs. Now, the goal of this series, what we'll do is we're going to run a tally of how many eggs we've collected, how many eggs we've sold, well, how much we've earned, which is through eggs sold and anything else that we make money off, and then also we will keep tally of how much food we've got, how much food we need, how much food we've bought, and expenses, and just all expenses that go out in a month, just to sort of see what a month looks like for us, if it's going to be at all viable to keep us going. We are still quite small. It's quite difficult at the moment, still balancing building the software platform that we've got alongside all this stuff as well. So it is a little difficult, but at the same time, still loving it, so we're all good. Right, the girls out of here haven't been laying very well, and you'll see I have taken lots of your advice. The reason why we don't put hard bottoms in here is because if the eggs crack and stuff, it just becomes a pain in the arse to have to clean them out and things. But quite a few of you recommended some cardboard on the bottom. We have done cardboard, and I think you'll remember a few seasons back we've done cardboard, but we have done cardboard again, and it'll be interesting to see the difference. Currently the difference is no eggs. I did collect eggs earlier, obviously, when I was doing this. You sound quite broody. Broody. That is 6 eggs so far. I have collected eggs already, so there is a box of them outside. So far, though, I don't see any signs of breakages, which is positive, even if we've only got 6 eggs. But they lay late. For some reason, they lay more on this side in the afternoons than they do on that side. So hopefully, yes, good. Now they do get moved around, partly by the chickens, partly must have been the wind, because I did see them getting gussed about earlier. I'm not just an NPC. So hopefully this will reduce the number of eggs we lose. This is good so far. We haven't lost any since I put them in, which is definitely a positive. I'm sure some of you were frustrated at that. So that's brought us up to 15. You see they've taken the cardboard all the way inside with this one. bring that back. I could tie it down, cable tie it down, but the more I put on there, the less inclined the eggs are to roll. Not storming away today. 9, 18, 20. Probably double that in the magic box, which is good. Not quite, maybe. Ooh, that looks like a wibbly wobbly egg. A wibbly wobbly egg. And so all that is, it's just something that hasn't gone through the shell gland quite correctly. So it's got a membrane on it, but it hasn't got a proper shell. Wibbly wobbly. Looks like we're going to be able to do a perfect tray. Look at that. So that is 30. Now I did put some broken ones in here earlier, so these are broken from earlier, not newly broken. May I ask, what are you doing? What are your intentions with my eggs? No, no, no. Steve, respectfully, feck off. I did get quite a few from earlier. Let's go and see what we got in the box outside. How to do this without being mobbed by a load of chickens. So quite a few broken, but this is obviously all before I put the cardboard in. So from tomorrow it'll be interesting to see how many eggs we can save. And I'm going to have to try and put this on the floor and not let them grab any shells. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, you little shitbag. I don't know what I really thought would happen there. They told me they were going to do it and they did it. You see, most of them don't really break eggs with their beaks, and then there's like a handful of them who like proper go at it. These ones are all looking for like broken ones or cracked ones, and there's some that you just see come launching in and they'll just start hammering the eggs, and they're the ones that are the problem. You see, she's just testing, so she's a good girl. Good girl. Alan, Steve, Alan. One of them's got white on their head. One of them's got yolk all over their head. Couldn't be our Steve. All three. There's another one as well. Steve, Alan, and Pete. The three Steves have all come up to look quite similar now. I'm actually struggling to tell them apart. That's Hannibal. So that's Alan. Steve's much whiter. I think you're Steve. Maybe that's Steve. I haven't pulled all my numbers together for them laying over the last few weeks, so future me is going to do that, and he'll put it up on screen now. And so they have been laying reasonably well. L1, like I say, have been butchering their eggs faster than I can collect them, so it'll be interesting to see now we've got the cardboard in. I've held the cardboard out because it's just usually is a good place for like mites and stuff to live in and things like that, so I've just avoided it. But we'll soon quickly discover what our goal is each day on both how many eggs we need to sell and also what we need to collect to be able to ensure that we're making a profit week in, week out. The girls are enjoying being out. I'm enjoying them having them out. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube channel to see what I've been up to since I've been away. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Come collect eggs with me. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back. It's finally rained today, which has been great news because we've got grass seeds in the ground. Everyone else wasn't so impressed, but I was very pleased to see the rain. Up north there has been lots of rain and hail. We ended up with 197 eggs, I think, yesterday across the 3-4 houses, which is pretty good going. We got 89 out of L2 today, and so we're just about to go and collect from L1. We haven't sold much. Sold £12 worth of eggs since I last saw you. Used up a couple of sacks of food, and so all in all, not much change from yesterday. We've got more eggs in the egg bank. Tomorrow is sales day, so hopefully we can get through as much of that as possible. I won't sell them all, but I'm hoping to get through a big chunk of that. The number creep up because that expense one, if because we're running out of sacks, so that expense one is going to pop up soon as well. So we've got to get ahead of that. I don't really have enough customers at the moment. It's not something I've had time to push just because there's so much else going on, and also the fluctuation in egg production means that I've just erred on the side of caution. I've managed to sell eggs over the sort of 10-day periods. So I sell out of eggs. I was selling out of eggs over a 7-day period. So these guys are doing well. Let's jump in and see what they've laid. Getting mobbed from both sides of the net. Right, to everyone's approval, corn tax is back for L1 at least. Now the reason we stopped corn tax is just because they caused a frenzy, and always does cause a frenzy, but if they're indoors it just is too much for everybody involved. So there, guys. And they also have a whole food feed, so they don't really need it. But L1, as soon as they returned outside, remembered what corn tax was, and now every time they see me at this sort of time of day, they all come and mob me. And I am a sucker for peer pressure, so here we are. The corn tax, the corn tax, you've got to pay the corn tax. I wonder where Mia is. Is this Mia? Are you Mia? That's not Mia. I think Mia's lost her leg ring. Hey, puppy! This one's my favourite at the moment. Where is she? Oh, hop on up here. Hey, not yet. Got the wrong chicken. You've got the wrong chicken. Here. There you go. I don't actually think she's named. Should be hard to tell once she's got her feathers back, unless she stays this tame. But she's gone through a molt. Look at those lovely feathers come back through. I don't know who this is. Hey, Steve. Steve is covered in yolk. God. That can only mean one thing, and that is they got through to their eggs. I think that must be Mia at the back there. I haven't seen these guys for ages. They don't really interact with me when I'm indoors and in lockdown, so I only know who they are when we're in corn tax. Stop eating so fast then. So I'm just pecking my fingers. Right. Off we go. Right. Away we go. So I'm hoping the cardboard has worked. We have collected eggs throughout the day still anyway, to try and reduce the amount that they've eaten. So I'm not expecting loads in here this afternoon, but let's see what we've got. Okay, so 4 out of box number 1. One, and another one. Box number 2 is empty with signs of people eating eggs. There's 2 eggs at least eaten in there. Ball. Another one. Most of the time they stick their heads in here and are eating from the top. But no signs of broken eggs in there, which is a positive. One more in here. Oh. 3 more in there. 4 more, I guess. 3 more? Oh. Brings us up to 10. Oh. 3 more in here and 1 eaten. And 1 eaten and no signs of it being eaten. There's even more disturbing. There's no wet patch in here. So not only are they eating eggs, they're able to do it incognito. Hey Gaily, there's Baldy. He's not so bald anymore. One in there. 2 more. So that brings us up to 12, 15, 16 eggs. Pretty much we're exactly the same spot we were yesterday at this point. Let's see what the magic box has got. Not as many as there were yesterday, I don't think. We were able to have a perfect box yesterday of blues and browns. Let's see if we can do similar again today. I don't think so. Not quite. We're going to be able to get a full tray. No. One shy of a full tray. 29 eggs. What's in the box? Okay, so that's 30. As usual, try and do this without losing any eggs to anybody. It's a load of broken ones from earlier, so there's 6, 7 from earlier that are broken. That brings us up to 60. 66, 72, 77, 76 even, or 77, no 77, plus the 9, plus the 7 in here, which is 84, which isn't too bad, all things considered. No. Little gremlins. So 84 with only 7 broken ones, I think is a general improvement. Now the hens are back out, you can see, I don't know if we can get close enough to this Araucana here, their feathers are growing back. Nature is healing. So that is really good news. So it's still early days there. We got eggs going into the incubator tomorrow. So we've got to move those chicks out at some point next couple of weeks. Got some more lovely chocolatey brown eggs going in. I need to get to a flock of 300 hens. And I've only got 200 chicks so far, which means I've got 100 hens, which means I need a triplet, which is a daunting task. I would like to get the cockerels out of L2 because they're heathens and just cause disturbance out there. So we'll see. I had a pretty bad hatch rate last time and it turned out to be fertility rate. Possibly because we were in I brought them out pretty early on in the winter, but also it could be because just the hens are escaping the cockerels. So we'll see if that happens again this time round, but that is positive that it wasn't the humidity that was causing a problem last time. As always, thank you for joining and I'll see you on the next one. Come collect eggs with me. Welcome back, gang. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to a pretty chaos-filled day. Far fewer cows in here today. It should be 3 steers, but one of them is a girl because her ear tag has fallen out, and through miscommunication we brought her out instead of the boy, but we'll swap him in before they go off to the new pasture next week. The babies have all gone out to their new home and pasture for the next month or 2. They're very happy and very excited. We're getting better at moving the cows, but at the same time they still have a way of just causing absolute chaos. The girls are ready. Knees weak. Look at them all. We had a pretty successful egg selling day today. I don't actually have the numbers off the top of my head because I went straight from selling eggs into moving cows, so I haven't done the maths on that. But pretty good day. The egg bank is down to about 800 eggs, I think. So we've still got a load to sell. We do sell them in drips and drabs over the week. I don't know what's going on here. They're all running off or something. Normally. Normally because of a bird of prey. Anyway, let's get them some corn. Where's Baldy? Baldy? Where on earth is Baldy? Oh, there you are. Where have you been, girl? Where have you been, girl? Look at her. Little chicken legs. Need to work out more. You look a bit silly. We'll get there, though. Keep working. Hey? Right, let's collect eggs. Whoa. Yeah. Egg death. Hey? I just touched someone. It wasn't consensual on either part. Are you broody? You don't sound broody, sorry, I'll put you back in there. Sorry to disturb you. I'll see you tomorrow though, with different events. How did I miss her when I was looking for Baldy? Ugh. Little scamps. Little tykes. Well, cardboard is working. Yeah, have had a few suggestions to cable tie it or put it underneath. All are good ideas. All are good ideas. Nice. Hops. Another broken one. Another broken one. Another one. Oh, 3. Right, that is 13. Struggling around with my eggs. So that's 57. What do we reckon in the magic box? We're on 57, 63, 66. Oh, that is a pretty flat magic box today. It's very kind of you to offer, but I don't need your help. No, I said, that's very kind. I think you misheard me. I said, I don't need your help. Shitbag. Right, so it's +1, that's 6, 12, 14. So 74. 74, not too bad. It's a pretty successful day today. 74. Actually, that's not at all successful. I don't know what I'm banging on about in terms of eggs, but it's not about the eggs, it's about the friends we've made along the way. I was reflecting today whilst I was moving, whilst I was selling. I think we'll probably do cash flow this time around. So what we've done in the past for money, we've like counted sacks and things like that and done spending that way. But I sort of want to better demonstrate the challenges I'm having at the moment with cash flow. So income expenses will be at point of sale for both sides, and then we will count them then, and I'll try and sort of give an idea of the bank balance, which is low. Thank you for joining me, as always. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Come collect eggs with me. Welcome back, chat. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Gals are all here. Ready to go. Not much to report in change wise. Spent a lot of day fencing today. Haven't earned anything, haven't spent anything, but have got beaucoup de eggs. Beaucoup de ouf. Doof? Doof. Beaucoup de ouf. Oh, here comes a big boy. Chickens have learned that the kites aren't such a threat, although still not super keen. Let's give them some corn and collect some eggs. Where's Baldy? There's Baldy. Now, chat has nominated two names for Baldy, and we need to vote on which one's best. First one is Claire, for Claire Balding, and the second one is Gary, for Gary Baldy. As always, chat is way funnier than I am. I realise that if I do this first rather than after, then they're all distracted eating corn rather than trying to bully me and eating eggs. A lot of eating still, not really much progress in here. Someone recommended, or at least shared their experience of just feeding them a load of shells, basically overwhelming them with the number of shells that is fed them. And that's something we can do because we often, when we've got old eggs and stuff, we just break them all down and we have hundreds of shells at once. And the kind of theory works because basically chickens just love anything that they're not really allowed, and they love anything that's new. So if you give them a load of shells and basically just remove the novelty factor, I could see it working, I must admit. Now obviously they actually really like the yolk inside, but if you've overwhelmed them with shell and they're not really interested in egg, it's a bold strategy. So I might try that. Hey Baldy, you're looking much better. Almost fully feathered again. Baldy's not really going to be the right name for you, but there you go. Ah, that there explains why there's so much water outside. I couldn't hear it, although I can now I'm inside. But that explains the problem. This is one of the cups, which they have undoubtedly, don't you dare. And that is why it's leaking everywhere. This is the main downside of these cups. I would really recommend them. You just got to make sure you build them in a way that they can't get jumped on. It's also leaking over there. Oh, you know, this is not getting better, is it? Right. Did I break this thing out? Let's see. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, why is that overfilling? Is that the same one I just fixed, or is that a different one? Oh, I don't know. Now I'm all moist. Right, let's see how many eggs you've eaten. Another one. Now I've tied one over there to give it a test to see if it'll work or if they'll just play around with it. Oh god, it's a yolk bath in here. Lots of people recommending mustard eggs as well. which I have definitely seen work in the past. I'm sceptical if it'll work on this many birds, because obviously A, they've got to pick on the right egg out of all of the eggs, and B, all of the egg eaters have got to give it a go. But maybe they do. Maybe we should give it a go along with the shell technique. I'm not entirely sure whether I'm legally allowed to give them shells or not. I think I can, right? I don't know. If you know in chat, please do let me know if you're allowed to legally feed chickens eggshells. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Right, is it Russell Crowe? Nicolas Cage? I don't know America. Okay, so this is one I've tied down, and that has actually stayed in place. 163. Yesterday we got 74, which was pas bon, but we got fewer eaten. Today has been absolute yolk bath. Ooh, what's this? A hidden egg. Oh, I don't know, hey. Scuzzy. Right, what's Magic Box got? What do you reckon? 66. We need 10 to bring us up to 76, which would beat yesterday. We really want 20, but that's not going to be it. What do you reckon? That's 15, maybe? Less than. Absolutely stunning colours, aren't they? Gorgeous. You'll see by my egg bank at the moment that egg numbers aren't my number one priority. Number one priority is trying to find customers. And that is just because I haven't had time with everything going on with building the platform, sorting out the cows, sorting out this lot, just generally being spread a little bit too thin means I haven't done a good job on that front. It's also one of the real challenges I'm finding of small production, is that focusing on finding customers and then also producing quality goods and then also everything else. You really do get spread quite thin. 78 eggs in total, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Egg production is not really the bottleneck right now. It's actually just selling enough eggs every week and getting them out the door to get that cash flow in. And the cows have knocked down the fence again. Gotta go fix that. Thank you for joining as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Come collect eggs with me. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the Chimkins. We are 1 week in to our 8th challenge, something like that. Measuring cash flow this season. And it was going rather well, but I just spent 180 odd quid today on feed for the chickens and the cows actually. I'm still in a middle ground where I don't have the equipment to manage wholesale bulk delivery, which would come in tons rather than in sacks, which is way cheaper. It's almost 50% cheaper. But the cost to manage that with machinery, with routine, etc., just is too high for the moment. So we continue to do everything in sacks, which works, but is expensive, and we pay for it. I think I need to get things like a silo, which I can get reasonably affordably secondhand, and then I need to find some decent suppliers who will supply us. But still, then I need cash flow to be able to pay lump sums to be able to afford that. Then I need some sort of way to manage to then ship it around the houses. So it's just not quite feasible yet. I also haven't figured out how to do it. So we move. We have had some cash come in from various sales. So we've still got green income as well. I've switched it around now. I actually switched it on last video, but it's now daily income, daily expenses, and then we're running that total as well. Let's get this lot some corn and see if they've laid us any eggs. Who's this? Hello? Bolden? No? I think that was Hannibal. If you had a look at the golden neck, it was Hannibal. We'll have to go back to the edit for that. Let's collect some eggs. Ooh. We've had someone sponsor corn tax. We've had someone sponsor corn tax. Who's it gonna be? Girls, you can thank Bethany for your corn today. Corn tax. The corn tax. The corn tax. You've got to pay the corn tax. That really hurts. That really hurts. Look at it. Baldy. Where's Baldy? Baldy. There's Baldy at the back. Right, as it's Friday, let's do a for Friday. Oh, I've gone heavy on the top of the F. Now to finish it off with me pierre de resistance. Piece de resistance? Pierre, who's Pierre? Piece de resistance. F. Friday. Friday. Right. We have got 6 there. Is it a full tray underneath? It is. Oh, full of rubbish. Hey. So that's 36. Oh, did I bring them? Oh, I'm going mad. Right, so that chicken that was in there yesterday is no longer in there, which is good. Now, if the boy had done his job and tied these down, I think they'd be doing a better job. But he's not been out here to do the work. Oh no! What a mess. What a man. What a mess. 40, 50 even. Oh no. No, they got the cardboard but not the eggs. That's good. 55. 58. Ba ba ba. Oh. Absolutely nada in there. So I'm 58. We are down, what were we yesterday? 78? So we need 20 out of the magic box. Go on, move along. We are regressing. Ooh, I tell you what, magic box has put a shift in. No, I can see you, no. No. What is happening over there? No, oh my, it was a distraction. A diversion. So the magic box made 15. Brings us up to 75. Wait, what? Where did my maths go wrong there, chap? 15. So we had 58 plus 15 equal 75. Oh, we must have had more because we got the 2 in here. So we found 70. So we got to 55, 60, 75. So which is 2 off, which we would have had if we got 20. We got 3 off. Oh, maths! Anyway, another textbook mathematical lesson for me. Well, a pretty decent week all round really. Made some good progress. Cows are very happy with themselves. They've eaten all that lovely grass. Although the flies have turned out now. I think we're still in the green. I'm trying to do the maths on the top of my head, but I think we're still in the green. Hopefully we're still in the green, just about. Thank you for joining this week, and I shall see you on Tuesday. I'm not back till Tuesday now, but I shall see you on Tuesday. I tried doing the morning lives and completely failed. On Monday morning I completely forgot. Tuesday I tried, and then the internet just isn't good enough out here, and it made for a pretty pants live. So thank you for those of you who did join. Thank you for those of you who joined this week. I'll see you next week.